Gemini, welcome to your session. We're going to see what messages come out for self. All I ask of you, Gemini, is that you don't force any of the channeled messages. If you are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. You can also become a spiritual guiding light by using the comment section. Share what you resonate with, what you don't resonate with. If you have any additional extensions to any channel messages, if you are a reader yourself, definitely share. The comment section is for you. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. For those of you who are returning back, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. Again, all I ask of you is that you do not force any channeled messages. All right, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and see what messages come out for self, but just give me a couple of minutes. I need to moisturize my hands, and I would like to sip on some of this rose hip and lavender tea, if that is okay with you. I am in good spirits. I do want to say this as I go get my lotion. Just one moment. I would like to say this. I would like to say, Gemini, sometimes we don't get our way. And sometimes we get our way. And when it comes to getting our way, sometimes we get our way because we orchestrate it so that we can get our way. Or sometimes divine says you can have your way. And sometimes the universe, maneuvers and it makes a path for you to be able to have your way. You're being asked to understand why is it you want it your way. And if you're a Gemini and you're saying, you know what, I'm just a simple person and I don't want things to be my way, I am talking to you. You're not exempt here. When it comes to your way, it's about really identifying what you want at this time. Okay, Gemini? And there's no wrong answer here because it's your way. And I'm not talking about fast food. I'm talking about you understanding the importance of having your way. But when you don't have your way, how important it is to understand why you're not getting your way. Okay. What is the advice for that message that was channeled for Gemini? Oh, let me get some tea. Whew. All right, Gemini, you're not boring, I promise. I'm waking up, okay? I'm waking up. All right. Okay, I can do this. Yes, I can. And Gemini, you're not going to understand why I'm saying I can do this. And yes, I can. And it kind of ties into your message here when it comes to when you don't get your way, Gemini. Some things you're not going to understand, and you're not going to understand what's going on behind the scenes regarding you. I'm really happy and honored to be able to show up for you and to serve you and to see what messages come out for you. And if I receive any additional channel messages or if I see anything, I will make you aware. Just understand, Gemini, when when divine tells me I cannot go any further, it's not, I'm not holding any information from you. It's just a respect thing. I made a promise and a vow when I said that I would take the assignment of being a reader, that when divine tells me do not go past that veil, I do not go past that veil. So if you are looking for a reader to tell you what you want to hear, go back into Tarot land and find your reader. If you're looking for a reader who uh, has permission, I have permission to go behind the veil. I just don't want to go through what comes with it. Okay. So I want to protect my peace. I want to protect my well-being. I have a life too. And when you deal with energies, that's not a game to play with. Okay. If you don't believe God is real, if you don't believe the devil is real, that's your business. But I'm talking to those of you who know that there is a God and there are many entities. I'm not going to go there, but just know that the spiritual realm and realms are real. And I choose not to go behind the veil because it's unnecessary. That's not my assignment. So I will do the best that I can to assist you. For those of you who are new to the tarot world, I want you to understand that this is a tool to utilize to help you with uh, your process on your daily basis or your week, however you want to look at it. Okay. This is just an extension of a source that you're able to use. I don't want you to become dependent on this, because today I may channel your energy. Tomorrow I may not. So I don't want you to be codependent, okay? And I also want you to also exercise your own intuition if you can. So with that being said, what is the advice in pertaining to Gemini having their way and not having their way? What is the advice for my air sign Gemini? Judgment. Okay. You may have heavy Libra in your chart, Gemini. You could be a very, very, very social person. Um, but when it comes to self-care of you having your way, you want people to do things for you. When you don't have your way, everyone's disciplined because they don't do what you say. Work on that, Gemini. Understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. There's some challenges that you don't need to create at this time. So when you having it your way, make sure that it's you orchestrating you having your way, so that when you don't have your way, you're not making everyone else accountable. All right. What else do you want my Gemini to know in regards to self? What you don't see, Gemini. You have Aries energy here and you have Sagittarius here. Okay. So the fact that it's saying get it out of the world, because Sagittarius is about healing. It's about movement and action either. So when it comes to self, Gemini, you need to create your own rules, not the rules of what everyone else, not the trends, none of that. What are your rules? Okay. I want to see, what is the difference from boundaries and rules? Is it the same thing? I'm being guided to see. Just one moment, Gemini. What's the difference from boundaries and rules? Difference between boundaries and rules. Let's see what comes up, Gemini. Boundaries are self-imposed guidelines about what you will or won't. Rules are imposed on others, dictating their behavior. All right. So you need to self-focus, Gemini, at this time when it comes to your boundaries. And your boundaries are in regards to your own needs and your comfort levels and your limits, okay? Of what it is you will not tolerate and what it is you will tolerate. But when it comes to the rules, you need to orchestrate your rules. You need to create rules. I don't care if you type it out and print it out and put it in a picture frame and put it up in your house. Make it visible. Make the rules visible when it comes to your desires. And if these rules that I'm talking about is not just for people, but you need to create rules for yourself. You're gonna what on a daily basis? All right. Because it's tied into your wants and you getting your way versus you not getting your way. So if you don't set these rules and you don't set these boundaries, don't make other people accountable, Gemini. Don't put us in judgment. Don't put us in the hot seat. Okay? You can do this when it comes to independence. All right. So you have Aries and Sagittarius here. And Sagittarius also deals with healing too, just to let you know. If you find yourself worn out or tired, it's that Sagittarius energy, a lot of movement. Slow down if you can. Shed light on Gemini, please. Oh, this one pulled back here. You are already doing it, Gemini. All right. So there's progress here. So stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. So that's that Sagittarius energy, that movement. Continue to press forward. All right. And you're not perfect, but you're definitely aligning your life. All right. And this is confirmation of creating those rules and those boundaries, because it says what is not aligned or needs to change. All right. And what else for my Gemini? I am message for Gemini, please. And Gemini, I am working on your love messages. I need to clear some more space off of my device so that I can do your pre-spread for your love messages, and your love message session will be uploaded, okay, on YouTube. Also, you have some readings that have been released on the SGL Tarot Podcast. There's a link in the description box that will take you over there. And there is no cost to you. It's available. It's for you, Gemini, okay? Attention. So it's confirmation of alignment. There's favor here too, Gemini, that you need to pay attention to. It says, I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desires to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. So this is confirmation of accountability, and this is also energy of I can do it myself. And I'm proud of you, Gemini, because I don't want you to mess up great relationships or miss out on establishing a great relationship by not making everyone else accountability for when you don't get your way. Okay. Um, and just understand, Gemini, if you have moments where you don't get your way, just understand it's not a trap. There is nothing preventing you from being independent. No one is against you. It's just, it's a moment. There's something that needs to be released at that moment. There's something that's in the way. It could be something internal as well. Some of you Geminis need to get some tears out. All right. Um, you have a lot in and you need to release that water energy. And when it comes to freedom through faith, it says, I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. All right. Some of you Geminis are, you may not admit it today, but it may hit you sooner than later, where you're going to have a moment of a secrecy of release, where you're going to realize that um, that there is this fear, and this fear that you're acknowledging is accepting that you are going to independently do things on your own. But I want to talk more about this fear that I'm channeling. It's kind of, you know how Gemini, certain people have to be around, they have to have someone around them at all times, you know, as a security blanket. It's like an energy of, I'm talking to a Gemini where you don't want to be alone, you know, and now you're finally accepting that in order for you to get your way, you have to be alone. And it's not alone of isolation, it's a alone of you taking care of your business. Okay. So that you can take care of your business. Correction. Gemini, if you have anything on your mind, go ahead and set your intentions. I'm going to shuffle this deck for a minute, I guess I should say. Let's see what messages come out for my Geminis in the collective. What advice do you have for my Geminis in the collective? What do you have? What message do you have for my Geminis in the collective in regards to your set intention? Romance here. There's a lot of people been wanting to have babies. Really, yes, your child is okay. But if you're wanting to conceive, yes. Is this a person to conceive with? Yes. Um, and pertaining to a new beginning, yes. And it will be in the form of a romantic relationship. Start being able to start anew with someone. All right. There's no need for you to worry. Allow things to happen without being in control. What else? Overall direction message for my Gemini, please. And I am okay, Gemini. It's just It's Friday. Mhm. My Fridays are my Mondays, and my Mondays are my Fridays. Mm. All right. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is nice, Gemini. All right. And this is also practicing gratitude. And if you've never experienced luxury, you fill in the blank of, um, if you have never experienced it, whoever this is going to introduce you to the finer things. And there is no trickery to it, or you will be introducing someone to the finer things. Success looks good on you. It smells good as well, but don't get lost in it because it's the Nine of Cups. Okay, it's the introduction to fulfillment, but not completion in fulfillment. So it says this, Gemini, you've struggled with finding purpose and comfort after a loss. This journey has been long and endure, what? Adrotius for you. I have to say this and I'll start this over. If you have, sorry for your loss, if this is a person or a child or, um, uh, you know how a baby is conceived, but they didn't go full term. My condolences. Okay. Um, uh, I'm being guided to tell you that it is a blessing in disguise. Okay. You struggle with finding purpose and comfort after a loss. This journey has been long and arduous for you, but you finally reached a point where you're finally feeling joy again. Profound happiness and fulfillment are in your future. Now is a great time to chase any dreams you've had. So, this is definitely confirmation when it comes to your wants and getting your way and not getting your way. And you're going to have a set of rules and guidelines and boundaries that is going to position you where you will continuously get your way. Gemini, that was your session. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.